Hi friends, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Welcome back to our channel. This video particularly about Karnataka state, how to pay your property tax in any rural Karnataka area. So this is applicable even for cities like Bangalore, but Bangalore village limits, and also anywhere in North Karnataka, South Karnataka, whatever. I will show 3-4 examples taking different places of Karnataka and how to view your tax online and how to pay it off. So let us see what are the things you need for the same thing. Okay, we had already published videos of khata. This is the khata, village khata looks like, electronic khata, e-khata, panchayat khata example. Please watch our previous videos, how to search for khata, how to download khata, how to verify owner details in village. Everything is separate videos are there. So in this case, I assume you have a khata for your property. Even if it is village khata, you should have a khata like this, otherwise you cannot pay it. Okay, so there are some points you have to note in the khata. Please remember, one, this one, and the second text is this one. So in the khata, as you can see, first for details of your khata, please note down this for details. It is mandatory. I will explain you later. These things are needed for paying the tax online. So let us see what are the things. Okay, one is the jilla. It is written in jilla in Karnataka. That means it's a district. It's your district. Okay, as per your property khata, which is the district you belong to, the property belongs to. And next one is block. Okay, that means in English if you say taluk. Okay, so second one is the taluk, and third one, as you can see, grama panchayati, that means your panchayat of the village property, and fourth one, as you can see, grama, that means village. Okay, so please note down all these four things. If you do not know to read, please take the friends help, your friends help. You can mail us your details. We can also help for you anything if you need. And the fifth one, what you need is this one, left top corner. This is your property ID. As you can see it, I zoom it and show you. I am not showing you complete property ID, it's a private khata. And as you can see, this will be always 18-digit property ID. Okay, so these 5 points you need before filling the tax online. So please remember this. Now let us start how to view and pay your tax in village limit. For this, you have to type bsk.karnataka.gov.in. Okay, in Google search it will not come. That's why I am not doing a Google search, friends. Please remember this, bsk.karnataka.gov.in. Okay, just enter it in your browser. Anywhere you can do from mobile also, and you can select the language to English or Kannada, up to you. And here you have to click on this icon above property tax. Do not click on the text, it will not work. Click on the icon. So when you click on property tax icon, first it will ask you mobile number. There is no username password, but it's OTP based. Enter your mobile number and click on go button, and it says a message of OTP. Click on OK. You got an OTP here. For example, I got 9232 as my OTP. Come back to the page, enter your OTP. Once you enter the OTP, click on verify button. So when I click on verify button, wait for some time. OTP also sometimes it may not come. Please resend. Click on resend OTP button. And now OTP has come. You click on here pay tax. Click here to pay tax after verifying OTP, and you are logged in. So you don't need any username password here, just OTP login. Okay, so as you can see, there will be applicant details. Your mobile number will be there by default. You have to fill your applicant name and email ID. Don't forget to fill these two things. Okay, because it will be entered in the receipt. I will show you how it will come on the receipt. And now these are the 4 points you have to give. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I already shown you in the beginning how to map it to your e-khata document. Okay, for example, district, taluk, panchayat, and village. 1, 2, 3, 4. These things are already, I have shown you how to pick these things from khata. Let us have a look again. First one is this one, jilla, block, gram panchayat, and grama. Okay, these things, that means district, taluk, panchayat, and village. So let us quickly see a Bangalore based property details. I have a Bangalore based khata, means how to pick the details. What you can do is, I am just giving as Bangalore because district is Bangalore as mentioned in my khata document, and you have to pick next one if the taluk is Bangalore South as per the Khata document. Pick Bangalore South, and village also, as you can see on the Khata document, you can pick it. For example, if it is Dadatoguru, you can pick Dadatoguru. So, and after that the last one is village. Panchayat is panchayat and village can be same. Okay, sometimes the text will be of same, second, third one, fourth one will be same. That is as per your Khata. Now what is the fifth one we are going to enter? We are going to search by name and property is there. We are going to search by property ID. Search by name, it also works, but a lot of time it takes, and sometimes similar names it will not work. So search by property ID is the option we are going to give, because we have clearly it is given 18 digit property ID, unique ID, because that's what I have shown you here in the Khata. Left topmost corner, it is clearly written in Kannada, Swattina Sankhya means property ID. Okay, 18 digit property ID. Always it will be 18 digit anywhere in Karnataka, any village level. E Khata. Okay, so I click on property ID, unique property ID. I am entering my 18 digit property ID here, which is based on Bangalore property search, and click on search button. It is very quick. Sometimes it takes some time. As you can see, left side on top is the progress bar. This is the progress bar. Okay, and it is loaded. Okay, so you can see here property details have come up. So the search is valid. If anyhow you have an 80 digit property and it's not getting searched, you have to contact your panchayat and get it entered. So as you can see here, balance is 0 for this property. Owner's name, property ID, property number, if it is a house name, everything will be there. So you can collect property detail also from here, validate it. And for this property it says balance amount is 0. That means tax paid is up to date. You don't need to do anything. You can't pay it now because it's already paid. If you try to pay, it will say it's already paid. Now let us quickly see a Mysuru property. Okay, I'm just showing 2-3 examples because people might have a doubt that whether it's across Karnataka or only in Bangalore. So in my case, the Khata, as per Khata, I'm not showing you the Khata here, but property was Mysuru based, district, block, both were Mysuru as per Khata. Now say we are entering the panchayat here. Panchayat will be, say, Ramanalli I am taking. Okay, it loads each time you select the test, it loads. You have to wait for that. And say again village is also Ramanalli, so it is possible. It's as per Khata. Okay, you don't need to give anything extra. You have to give only Khata details. Now the 18 digit property ID of Mysuru based property, I am entering it and I click on the search button. So wait for some time. The progress bar is happening left side on top. This is the progress bar. Okay, we have to wait till it is completed. Once it is completed, page is loaded. Yes, done. So bottom you can see owner name, property ID, property number, all the things. If you scroll right, the balance is shown. House number is also shown. Balance is here also, it is shown as 0. So this way I will also show you how to pay a property tax. Don't worry, please hold on. I was just showing you whether it's applicable everywhere in Karnataka. I am trying Belgavi property, North Karnataka also it will work. I can show you. For example, I select a property in Belgavi, Kittur. Okay. So let us see Bailur property, for example. So this is as per Khata I shown you, district, taluk and panchayat and village. 4 things as per Khata. Fifth one is the 18 digit property ID, that is also entered as per Khata. So it's only electronic Khata you need. Now I have entered everything. I click on search button. As you can see here, property details have come up, and in this property it shows minus 227. So what it is meant, tax is extra paid. Okay, because there is some tax, it's not a due, but you have paid extra. So next time they will it's an arrear, they will adjust to that. So now let us see how to search a property the same way in Udupi. I just searched Udupi strings. Okay, see, that is also available. So I can clearly say you this is applicable everywhere in Karnataka village. So how to pay this? Now this is the best part of it. What you have to do is left side you have a payment amount column. Okay, here you have to enter the amount. You can even enter partially, that is no mandatory you have to enter full amount, it's up to you. And after entering that, click on pay button. So let us see how it is. I just enter 1 rupee for example, and I click on pay against my property. I am referring to. And as you can see here, once you enter your email ID, your contact number will be automatically shown. Amount also will be shown. If you enter 100 will be shown there. Now if you scroll down, you have a lot of options. You have even UPI ID, net banking, HDFC, or if you have other bank net banking other than HDFC, please select this. If it is Bheem UPI, Google Pay, select UPI option. Okay, it's up to you. For example, I just quickly select UPI because that is the almost fastest method, and NEFT needs username, password, all these things. And UPI ID, when I enter my UPI ID here, it should be something like your name at OK Axis or your name at OK ICICI, something like that, like this. Okay, your username plus click on pay now. It's very fast. I have approved it on my Google Pay. You can see here online payment received. I mean, if you scroll down, acknowledged number is there, owner's name is there, panchayat name is there, property ID is there. It's a very good, all details are captured in the transaction received, and status clearly says success and paid successfully. You can take a printout of this or screenshot of this and keep it your property ID. You would have gotten SMS also saying that this is your payment you made against your property and transaction ID. So it's a clear details amount, and you can do it anywhere in Karnataka, any panchayat level. Only thing you need is a digital khata, as you can see on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. Please give a like to the video, friends, and I will also